Guys, what's going on? My name is Louis, and God bless every single one of you. Today is October 17, 2023, and welcome to the Grand Supreme News channel. Alright guys, so we have some urgent information coming out. If you can, please share this video. And it says here, sirens sounding in central Israel. Now, the IDF is currently striking Hezbollah in Lebanon. So there's a lot of information coming out here, guys. We have this one here too. Gaza, once again, rockets have been launched from Gaza towards the city of Ashdod and other settlements to the north of the Strip. All right. Let me just refresh this page and see if there's any more updates. And what is this? Give me a second here, guys. 7 minutes ago, this was posted. So you have Hezbollah has announced the DEATH of 4 of their T as a result of clashes with the IDF along the border with Lebanon throughout today. Look at that. So guys, I'm trying not to say certain names and I'm trying not to show a lot of pictures because the platform is really notorious. All right, some of my videos are being, this and that, so I got to be careful with the stuff I show. So again, this is what's going on right now. So you have clashes going on between the IDF and Hezbollah. Look at this, you have more rockets now towards Tel Aviv. All right, so we are seeing a lot of it. We also have some more breaking news updates. Give me a second here. If you can, please share this video. Let me just take you to this window here really quick. Look at this. So 2,000 U.S. troops put on deployment high alert. Now this is coming out today, the high alert. Now we already know that the 2,000 U.S. troops has been deployed, but now today announcement, they are on high alert amid Middle East crisis. So I'm just going to pull this up really quick here. And if you can, please share this video. All right, so the Pentagon is saying that the 2,000 U.S. troops on high alert after high alert for possible Middle East deployment. All right, let me just zoom this in so you guys have a better view. There we go. So about 2,000 U.S. troops have been put on alert for possible deployment to the Middle East in support of Israel in the Jewish state war against Hamas. The Pentagon announced today, October 17, 2023. Now, today's Secretary of Defense, Mr. Lloyd, placed approximately 2,000 troops and various units on high alert by ordering deployment readiness, increasing the ability of U.S. defense force to respond rapidly to the evolving security situation in the Middle East. Now, the statement from the Pentagon clarifying that at this time, no decision has been made to deploy troops. That's weird, because yesterday there was a whole different statement that they were deployed. So they say one thing and then they say another thing. All right, so we're going to see what's going on here, guys. I do have more information that's coming out right now. Again, please share this video. Make sure you follow me in my second channel, Grand Supreme News. The link will be in the comments box. So it is recalled that the chief of the Central Command of the U.S. Armed Forces with the Middle East area of responsibility, CENTCOM, arrived in Israel yesterday. Also, 2 carrier strike forces were deployed to the Eastern Mediterranean to support the Holy Land, USS Ford and the USS Eisenhower. Now, the reason why, look guys, the reason why the 2,000 has been deployed, even though the announcement was made yesterday, I don't know. But the reason why there's a change of situation here, it's because the president is going to Israel tomorrow. So there's a possibility a lot of things has changed in these last 12 or 16 hours. So there's a lot of things that is changing since the president, it was the Secretary of State that announced that U.S. president is heading towards Israel. All right, so you have 2 carrier strike forces were deployed to the Eastern Mediterranean. We're going to skip that. All right, so here we go. So the U.S. president will travel, there you go, to Jordan tomorrow, where he will hold talks with King Abdullah and the leader of Egypt and the palace about the dangerous consequences of this biblical war in Gaza and finding a political solution. So I believe a lot of things have changed. There's a change of game plan, ground invasion, and so many other things. So a lot of stuff is going to change today. Here's some more information. I think this was yesterday. So they're just throwing this one in. Actually, it was 2 days ago. All right, so let me take you to this story here. Okay, so now you got another story that is coming out from, I believe, the Jerusalem Post. And this is what they said. Benjamin is delaying the ground operation in Gaza because he fears a Hezbollah operation. There's so many stories floating around about this ground invasion delay. I mean, first it was a weather going on, a lot of rain, dark clouds. We can't go do the ground invasion because the F-16 and F-15 fighter jets is going to have a tough time flying in the air during the storm. And then we hear other stuff like, people need to be evacuated. And now there's another stuff. Supposedly Benjamin is scared. It's just so many things are, again, floating around. And we try to give you guys the best updates. Now, like I said, the reason why all this is being changed is because you have the evacuation of a lot of people. And now the U.S. president is going to go to Israel tomorrow. Well, he's going to go to Jordan and then Egypt. And he's going to speak to the palace leader. I don't think the palace leader. He's gonna talk to certain people. All right, let's see what's going on here, and then I would take it back to Twitter and see if there's any more updates when it comes to these rockets being launched. All right, so it says here diplomatic fever is raging in Tel Aviv, with Benjamin currently hesitant to give the green light for the start of the ground operation against Hamas. How are you going to give the green light knowing that you have Secretary of State out there and then you have Lloyd out there? You got some very, very, very important people out there. You cannot give a green light for a ground invasion when the U.S. president is out there. It just, you got to wait when everybody's out. Then you can do it. Since last Friday, Prime Minister Mr. Benjamin has said he is ready to give the green light to launch a ground event, but the sleeping giant is sticking to the path of diplomacy. Now, after the double visit of the U.S. Secretary, we're going to skip his name, to Tel Aviv, today Mr. Benjamin will shake the hand of the first head of state to visit the Holy Land. You have German Chancellor, while tomorrow he will roll out the red carpet to welcome his strongest ally, Joe. Yeah, you know why they're gonna roll up the red carpet? Let me show you really quick here. This is the reason why they're gonna roll up the red carpet. Bam! The Holy Land has asked the sleeping giant $10 billion. Let's bring in the red carpet. Just bring in the one that says made in China. So, they're bringing in the red carpet for Mr. Burns. I mean, if you're asking for 10 billion, yeah, you might as well bring in the mariachi band on the red carpet and set up tables filled with ice cream, different flavor, chocolate ice cream, strawberry ice cream, lemon ice cream, whatever ice cream with cherry on top of sprinkles. Mr. Byrne would say, forget 10 billion, I would give you 20 billion This is the best arrival. Flowers and candies and ice cream. Meanwhile, Mr. Z is like, guys, you forgot all about me. All right, so let's go here really quick. So once again, after double visits, so they're gonna roll up. So tomorrow he will roll out the red carpet to welcome his strongest ally, Joe. Mr. Z, the leader of the Yellow Blue Country, he was denied access to visit the Holy Land. And he's like, man, you guys inviting the whole world, but I'm here. You guys don't tell me to come. No red carpet for me. I get no money. I get nothing. You had 2 years of spotlight, dude. You had everything. So the strategy against Amos, it says factors that could slow down the start of the ground offensive in Gaza includes the sleeping giant pressure to avoid civilian casualty, which means giving palest civilians more time to evacuate. There we go. The North without being trapped on the Egyptian border, and the anxiety over the fate of the Hatzrus in the event of an extension of the conflict. However, there is question. Are the Holy Land leadership and leaders wrong about the time period they want to launch the ground offensive? According to Amos numbers, over 2,800 Palestinians are DEAD, and many more have been injured. Man. It is recalled that the Holy Land last operation in Gaza, which took place in 2014 in response to rocket fire by Hamas, cost the lives of 2,000, half of whom were civilian. A full-scale offensive in Gaza could send the DEATH toll skyrocketing, increasing pressure from the sleeping giant and the international community on the Holy Land. The Holy Land Army's counter-offensive in Gaza was originally scheduled to begin last Friday or Saturday, a week after the October 7 event. The Holy Land, the IDF, has given the palace deadlines to evacuate northern Gaza, which were constantly renewed. So one of the reasons for the delay in Hezbollah, the organizations that dominates southern Lebanon, and has a huge arsenal of 150,000 missiles and rockets, according to the Holy Land sources who spoke to the Jerusalem Post. Hezbollah is believed to be waiting for the moment when the bulk of the Holy Land army clashes with Hamas and Gaza in order to strike Holy Land from the north. The fact that since the start of Hamas' surprise strike on the morning of Saturday, October the 7th, Hezbollah has kept a low-profile content with sporadic rocket strikes into northern Holy Land could be part of an elaborate deception. All right, so that's what's going on with these updates today. Now, is it because Benjamin is afraid? No, he's not afraid. But my gut tells me is you cannot just operate these type of stuff knowing that you have very important people out there. You got the president's going to be out there. Everybody's going to be, everybody's out there. We got breaking news. According to UN officials, 15 staff members of the UN Relief and Works Agency for the Palestinian refugees and 5 members of the Red Cross have been, wow. This is big breaking news. According to the UN official, 15 staff members of the UN Relief and Work Agency for Palestinian refugees and 5 members of the Red Cross have been out. Wow. We have more breaking news. What is this? Look at this picture. A rocket launched from the Gaza Strip and struck the almost totally evacuated city of Sderot in southern Holy Land, causing damage to a building and a car. We have more information here about this story. Due to the number of impacts, I think it's likely Iron Dome. Iron Dome is ready missile defense system. So Iron Dome either isn't engaging or is engaging less rockets projectile to fall in certain evacuated and less populated areas of the Holy Land communities in the ASEAN envelope, likely to save interceptors. So once again, this region says a building and a car were hit in the latest rocket strike from Gaza. No injuries reported. Okay, which is a good thing, because those numbers are piling up from both sides. Okay, so we have sirens going on. We have information about ground invasion. IDF is sounding the alarm. Okay, so once again, sirens are sounding in central Israel, according to IDF. Give me a second here. And also, you have the 2,000 U.S. troops on high alert. So we got some updates here. The Holy Land strike taking out 6 sheltering Gaza, according to the UN. This is happening right now. I'm trying to see if there's any more information here. And I got some more videos coming up, bringing you the latest updates. Make sure you share the video, guys. I will be talking a lot more about the Holy Land. Here we go. So you have the Holy Land, Terror Forces, BOMB, the National, look at this, and Gaza. There are dozens martyred and wounded. We got some more rockets towards Tel Aviv now. All right, so Sky News reporting that 2 Holy Land were seriously impacted as a result of rocket fire at Tel Aviv. So there's a lot of stuff going on in Tel Aviv right now. That's like the main one. Tel Aviv is seeing some flying rockets going on right now. But other than that, these are the breaking news right now. Give me 1 second. Yeah, these are the breaking news right now. So continue praying for a lot of people. I have some more videos coming up. I want to show this one really quick. Breaking news, multiple large rockets launched at Central Holy Land, including Tel Aviv and the Holy Land International Airport in the last hour. All right, so Tel Aviv under rocket fire. Hamas is still able to target Central Holy Land multiple times a day. All right, so that's where we are right now, guys. And once again, IDF also reported that they are firing towards Lebanon. All right, so 2,000 U.S. troops on high alert, and the ground invasion is still in the delay process. The reason why, you got very important people in the Holy Land. The president is going to be there too. A lot of people got to be evacuated. I talked about this Sunday. I have a feeling it's either going to be tomorrow, which you could scratch that off, but my gut tells me it's going to happen Saturday. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, for those of you that want to give your life to Christ, you can email me. My email is in the description box. Me and my wife are here to help many and to lead many to the righteous path, and that's the path of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father but through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.